Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of KelvinFryedShane with me, Shane. I'll be your host today, with no Kelvin, once again, because, separate videos and stuff. So today is Thursday, which is my day for you guys. Today I'm going to talk about Borderlands, the Presequel. Kelvin said he was talking about Borderlands 1 tomorrow, so I decided to do Presequel as the next one, because, order and stuff. So, for those of you who don't know anything about Borderlands, it's set in the very distant future, very dystopian future. Everybody's trying to get resources and stuff. And Borderlands, the Presequel, starts us with kind of like it's an in-between game. So you started with Borderlands, and then you played Borderlands 2. And then Borderlands, the Presequel, is in between Borderlands 1 and Borderlands 2, but it came out after Borderlands 2. So, yeah. I mean, it was good. It's a good game. So, in Borderlands 2, you meet a character called Handsome Jack, and he's the main protagonist. And so, in Borderlands, the Presequel, they explain his backstory. They explain who he is and where he came from. So, let's just to talk about it. My favorite character. Let's start there. My favorite character would probably have to be Handsome Jack. Because really he's a great guy. In Borderlands 2 he's portrayed as this terrible person, but in Borderlands, the Presequel, you kind of get to know him and why he became such a bad words. You get to know why he became so rude in Borderlands 2, murdering everyone, kind of just total control freak. In Borderlands 2 he starts out as a really nice guy, and as you progress through the story, you learn why he becomes so terrible. All these terrible things that happen to him, all these people rebelling against him, despite him trying to do his best for them. And then he gets power hungry because he wants to be able to show these people that he can do everything, whether they like it or not. And that's kind of where it ends. Where it ends with everything in shambles, and then Borderlands 2 starts. So Handsome Jack is definitely my favorite character. He's very complex. He's handsome, go figure. He has a really cool ability in the game. As a playable character, you can make clones of yourself, which is really cool, and you can give them certain stats, like your shield and your guns and stuff, your grenades. He's really cool, both as a playable character and as a non-playable character. My least favorite character, that's a tough one. I would have to say probably Colonel Zarpedon. She was just absolutely crazy. Although a close second up there is the I don't remember his name at this point, but Handsome Jack's boss. He was rude, but Colonel Zarpedon was kind of the one that was against Handsome Jack the entire time. She was trying to, she was trying to take over Hyperion, make sure that he couldn't get the iridium and such that he was trying to get, or moonstones, but he was looking for iridium in the vault. He was looking for the vault, which supposedly contained powerful weapons and ancient alien technology and stuff. So Colonel Zarpedon was trying to stop him from getting all that. As far as plot goes, I would say it's got a really solid plot. It progresses very well. It's a very smooth progression. The first boss fight is a little early, in my opinion. You're only level 3, so that's awesome, but it worked. That's right about when you get your first skill point. So they planned it well. It was early for me, but it worked, which is what's important. It was honestly my favorite. Borderlands: The Presequel is my favorite out of the trilogy. I think you can call that a trilogy. And I'm sorry about appearance and probably how I sound. I'm really tired. I just got off work like half an hour ago, so I'm trying. So Borderlands. I think that pretty much sums it up for me. I could probably go for a favorite vehicle. You have the moon buggy, and then you have the Stingray. Personally, I prefer the moon buggy. The Stingray is cool. I just prefer the moon buggy. I don't know why. It's a little bit faster. It always seemed like, anyways. If I had to have a favorite mission out of everything that's on there. Um, that's hard because there's just so many to choose from. Um, I think probably it would be the one on the moon, um, where you try to beat the kid's time and you race around. It's not even a track, but they kind of set up little little beacons for you to follow, which is really cool. You got to get in between them. So you beat his time, and then this other guy comes and he tries to kill you because he's his father, and you upset his son. So that was a really cool mission, though. I really like racing, which is why. And then I really liked the Darksiders mission. That was really cool because actually, I love Pink Floyd. I love a lot of things. You'll hear me talk about a lot of stuff on my channel. But Pink Floyd, they're awesome, and it was such a hardcore reference to Pink Floyd and the Dark Side of the Moon that I loved it a lot. It was really cool. A favorite weapon. I don't remember what it was called, but it was a fire pistol that shot little pellets that exploded. So it would shoot the pellets, and then they would deal damage when they hit, and then they would explode, dealing more damage, which was really cool. And then, they could light the enemies on fire, which was really awesome. If I had to have a favorite enemy, a favorite NPC enemy, like the ones that you fight, it would probably have to be the Goliaths, because it's a lot of fun to just, pop their heads off and get them running around, and then you can get some really, really nice loot from them, especially if they've already got the loot chest on their back. That you can get some really nice stuff. So I'm looking at 6 minutes now, so I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video. This has been KelvinFryedShane minus Kelvin, part 2, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.